Busty Pokemon Review. Busty Pokemon Trainer Review. I'm Sttowe here, and today we are doing another episode of Custom Card Review, this time Pokemon and all its glory, with the artist Suibian Yigao. I don't know. This artist is known for big busty Pokemon women. Or is he? Some of you may have actually seen these cards for sale online. Maybe you have no idea what this is. Looking at it right here, I mean, does this give you Goddess Story vibes? Are these proxy cards? Are these real cards? Definitely not real cards. Have you heard of the name Suibian Yigao? I cannot fucking say that, but you'll see it on the screen. Who is this artist? Does this artist exist? Believe it or not, this is actually fake. All these cards are proxies, they're not real. And the artist is actually a proxy as well. They are not real. The name Suibian Yigao actually means just do it casually. Whatever the fuck that means, just do it. So they're stealing from Nike. Maybe this is Nike, but believe it or not, the artist does not exist. It's just a filler name for stolen art. These are proxy cards, fake cards, and I wouldn't even be surprised if these are considered AI art. Now, you can find these cards on eBay, typically under the name Goddess Story, which is a anime girl waifu CCG crap, right? Did some videos on that. Definitely check them out, right? Now, the prices for these cards can range, but typically you're looking at $5.99. I've seen some cards go for $15, $14.99, which is absolutely ridiculous. But usually they have a lot of deals where it's like you buy 8, you get 1 free. So it kind of like counters off a little bit. You save some money, but nothing too crazy. Now, you may be thinking, why do you even have these cards? If they're stolen art, AI art, why even bother? We're gonna go through these cards, and man, I feel bad for you guys because I'm gonna like mispronounce every name. I'm probably gonna get all these names wrong. Gardenia, right? The baddest bitch in Pokemon.
Not exactly what you're looking for? Then would you be interested in my Victory Bell?
Victory Bell?
One of my favorite grass type gym leaders. Baller. Like, this image goes hard. Elsa, some shit like that, I think. Dope. Smexy's all hell. Iono, this is a very cute one with a bunch of Pachirisus eating a sandwich. I'm like, bro, this is gorgeous. And that's what a lot of these cards depict. Very, very gorgeous art. And that's kind of what really got me. Like, that's the eye attention. And you can see, like, really, the art style changes, like, big time as you go through, like, these cards. You can get different art, crazy art. There is some shitty art that I try to avoid. And definitely a lot of, like, sexual stuff. So just be prepared if you're actually looking to get some of these cards, that it's not safe for all ages. Oh my god, like, look at how pretty that card is. I don't know what's going on in that Pokeball, but bro, these are like absolutely stunning. Continuing, we have B, the chick that will beat the shit out of you with all her Machamps, Machop, and Machokes. Love that. We got Yes with Glaceon. Love that. Flower Lady. Like, look how gorgeous this shit is. And it definitely gives Pokemon a run for its money. At least it did back, like, before the Scarlet and Violet era, because cards like this weren't really seen with full art trainers from previous sets. It wasn't until Scarlet and Violet where they actually released secret illustration rares and different other card, like, just even the regular cards almost seemed like they had pretty good art. but you really never got like any like cool story looking one. It's just a character doing a fucking pose. And then here it's like, oh man, like there's so much to these cards. So honestly, that's just what made me fall in love. I mean, just bro, look at this card. I think her name's Gloria, I think, hugging a Pikachu, and the starters, like, I don't think if you take out Scarlet and Violet, there's not a single Pokemon full art trainer that matches this fucking art. On God. Like, they can get cartoony, they can get realistic, it's whatever you want. They're so stunning. Like, look at this. They're at fucking, I was gonna say barbershop. They're at like a fucking, I don't know, coffee place. I don't know what she's doing in the background, but whatever. Look at that shit. Gorgeous. Oh my goodness. And they even have like festive ones, costume ones, Halloween ones, I guess. I don't know how to say it, but oh my goodness. And this is just like the bottom of the barrel type of shit. Like, I have more that it would take forever to fucking show, but let's take a look at these ones too. Got Misty. Pokemon would never make a card like this. They got Lily. Bruh, that is so freaking gorgeous. And then Marnie, like, it just goes like full realistic. You go from like cartoony to fucking bam, she's ready to throw down with whatever that thing is in the back. Now, do keep in mind, these cards are very controversial. I'm talking about this shit. These are real Pokemon cards, right? Like, at least the art is, but these are actually fake. These are not real. Now, I don't know as to what level of detail they go on these cards to make them look almost like the real thing, but I guess I will try to show an image of what the cards look like on each side compared to this, so maybe you guys can take a look and see. It's kind of scary, and really, I mean, I imagine cards like this wouldn't get past PSA. Hope. CGC probably would get past, no doubt about it, because they don't even give a shit. Just kidding. I love CGC, but I don't know. These cards I actually just randomly got for free. I think the first time I bought these, I didn't realize that it was the buy 8 get 1 free deal. So they actually gave me these 2 freebies, and not really a fan because I don't care for these. I hate showing like this kind of shit. Like, I'm not a big fan of fake cards. These ones where they're proxies and they don't exist in the actual TCG, I'm fine with. Cards like this that are copies, I really do not like, and honestly, it just could be very bad depending on how close these are to the real cards. So just be aware that not that great. So the first category is card art and style. I gotta be completely honest. Besides the sus shit, these cards are absolutely gorgeous. The art is so damn stunning. It definitely has its good cards and bad cards, with the lows being lows and the highs being highs. Some of the art I consider even better than the actual TCG. The issue is it's all stolen art. It's not real art, and in some cases, it's probably AI art, if not stolen. So it really begs into question whether this art is legit. Now, obviously, I'm going off of what people have said. Whether this is legit or not, I have no idea, but the name itself supposedly is not legit. And just going off of that, it's not. Like, it's probably a good chance this shit is stolen, and there has been proof on Reddit. So regarding the card art and style, I would give this a 3 out of 5. It would honestly be probably a little bit higher for the fact that it wasn't stolen. If only those artists were actually making cards like this, it's just hard to really even like know where to find this art. Besides, I guess maybe doing a reverse Google image search. Potentially. Next is card quality and hollowing, centering. So let's take out one of the cards. These cards are absolutely stunning. The hollowing is actually really nice. There is a bit of texture to these cards, and really, I mean, look at that centering. Like, if you're grading this shit, this is like a 10. Turn it over, you got the back. Looks really good. I think there's like a little dot right there, which I've seen worse in the actual TCG. As far as the back goes, this might look a little bit blurry, maybe, but I don't know. Like, to me, this looks legit. And, I mean, cardstock, it feels legit. Obviously, I guess you could probably tell maybe a little bit if you're holding it, but I mean, if you're kind of new to Pokemon, this would easily just go by you as, oh, this is new, this is legit. All right, so honestly, out of all the TCGs I've ever seen, these cards have to be some of the best quality, believe it or not, and including custom cards. Definitely one of the best quality cards I've ever had the privilege of holding. I shouldn't even say privilege, because this shit is like bad, but for being proxies, they feel like the real thing. Hollow pattern looks and feels legit, and I've yet to get a card with bad centering and defects. So there you go. I mean, the cards are really great quality. I'd honestly give it a 4 out of 5. Going into card cost, it's honestly not terrible, but not great either. $6 a card for the most part. The quality and art are really great, but at the end of the day, it's still stolen art. So the value behind the card really feels kind of shady, like I'm selling drugs. Maybe not that shady, but it really is kind of a personal preference on whether or not you think stolen art, AI art, is worth any value whatsoever. Just for the fact that the quality of these cards are gorgeous, the art is gorgeous. If you put away the fact that it's stolen or AI or shit and so on, right? I think it's well worth the money. For $6, these cards are stunning, but I mean, some cards, you can get for $1, $2, $3. I mean, $6. I mean, hell, I've seen cards go for fucking $20 or $30, and they're custom cards, not even real. So for $6, I think that's a pretty decent cost. Would probably give that a 3 out of 5. Now, last but not least, Cohesion and my personal thoughts. This might actually be the first time we see custom cards Cohesion have a bad rating. So what that means, right? The fronts of the cards look legit, right? They look great. They have all the typical markings of a Pokemon card. The only issue is that the backings are sometimes 50-50 on whether you're going to get a legit Pokemon back or you're going to get a one-piece back for God knows what reason. I guess they just ran out of card stock. I don't know. So it'll be a 50-50 for, I think, the most part. Actually, probably not. It would probably be like a 90-10. With 90%, you're probably going to get a Pokemon back. The One Piece backing, you might get Pokemon One Piece. It's definitely a bit fucky. If you can look past that, good for you. But it definitely kind of fucks up the cohesion of the cards. Why they did that and they couldn't just wait, I don't know. I think the eBay listing will tell you if it has the One Piece backing, but I could be wrong. I just know when I bought it, I was shocked. I'm pretty sure I looked at the listing and it said something like that. So just be cautious and aware. Regarding my personal thoughts, it's just very tough because at the end of the day, it's just not real. And I mean, these are proxy cards, so proxy cards aren't even real to begin with. But the fact that it's just stolen art and the artist doesn't exist, you're not supporting an artist, it really kind of fucks with me a little bit. Not a big fan of it. But at the same time, like, you look past that, or if you don't even know about that, the card art is gorgeous and stunning, and the card quality is great. Just everything about it is amazing. And, with these card arts, I mean, some of these arts you might not even be able to get in a card form because the artist doesn't make it as a card. So that's just one thing you have to look at. But just in general, card cohesion, I would give it a 2 out of 5 just for the fact that the fucking backing is different. Overall, for this review of Suibian Yigao, whatever you want to call these proxy cards, gotta story cards, fake ass AI, stolen art shit, whatever you want to call it, I would rate this product, these cards, a 6 out of 10. Honestly, if they weren't fucking fake and shit, it'd probably be higher. Otherwise, you could probably even say a little bit lower just for the fact that they're stolen and so on. But I'd probably say 6 out of 10 if you're looking at it face value and all that. As always, Pokemon sucks and is greedy and shit, and hell, I can't even find the real Pokemon TCG products or cards in stores because scalpers buy them all out. So the next best thing is buying fake shit. So at least I can have that, right? Until scalpers get a hold of that, and then it's over. As far as these cards go, let me know what you think. If, you know, I'm a dirtbag for buying these, which I will preface this again. Originally, I did not know, but I did end up buying more after I did know. So I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't even say that. Pitchforks me all you want. Just let me know what you think about these cards. Are these cool? What you want to see? I guess the next Pokemon video I put out will be a hot or not smash or pass with Pokemon. Obviously, that's the next thing every YouTuber does, so I'll be going down that route eventually.
Me